portfolio manager, emerging market with Allspring Global Investments. What is the big headline according to you? Is it decline in crude? Is it decline in dollar? Is it comeback by India? What is the big global headline for you?
Well, the market is climbing a wall of worry, as they say, and it looks like the market is looking through, obviously, the ceasefire and the impacts. Hopefully, there's not been a big disruption in the oil supply, and that benefits India as well. I think since President Trump has come in, his focus has been on the oil price as well to curtail inflation in US. So I think the market is just reacting to these factors and taking everything pretty positively.
Just to elaborate more on Allspring Global Investments, I mean, at least I'm interacting with you for the first time. So would love to know more about your fund. What is your India exposure? What are your top holdings? What's your view on India?
Yeah, so typically we've had roughly over we manage more than $400 billion in globally, and within emerging markets, we are benchmarked against the MSCI EM index. So we've had positions in India in financials, which we thought have lagged the last few years. And I think the game in India this year has been a game of expectations, where a lot of these companies that had low expectations coming into this year are outperforming, and the market leadership has changed a bit.
Right, Prashant, hi, morning. Want to understand your view on the commentary that we've seen from the Fed officials last night, especially the Fed chair. He's saying that the thought of an interest rate cut is not completely out of question for the Fed. What are you making of the way the US markets have been reacting to the current scenario? Because you have S&P and NASDAQ that are almost at record high levels. Do you see resilience in the market at present?
Yes, I think the markets, post April 2nd, when the reciprocal tariffs were announced, the markets kind of reacted to that. And once, President Trump and his administration was clear that the idea was to get favorable trade terms and trade deals done, the market has kind of recovered since then. So I think overall, the economy in US seems robust. I think Chairman Powell, his main concern is the impact of these tariffs. So I think they're waiting to see the June data and the July data and how it will impact the CPI. But if for some reason some of this inflation or the step up in inflation that this foresee doesn't come across, we will, I think, see rate cuts later in the year from Fed's perspective as well.
Just to talk about your top India holdings, where are you leaning? What do you like? What is that you don't like? Where are you bullish from a 3-year standpoint?
Yeah, from India's standpoint, I think, again, as we overweight financials, we are also overweight telecom. I think India is a unique market where there are two players, 2.5 players, you can say, in the telecom sector. We think some of the cement sector as well, I think last year wasn't as great. So some of that is recovering. Pricing is holding up. So we see, a lot of these sectors that didn't participate as much as last year and kind of outperforming this year.
Right, Prashant, also want your view on the kind of movement we've seen in fixed income securities, bonds, for instance. What are you making of the move we've seen given the recent geopolitical backdrop, and what do you think lies ahead for fixed income?
So I think, fixed income is on, at least for the US 10-year, is, continues to stay high, and the budget deficit seems to be pretty high as well. So we think that fixed income yields will continue to stay high given the high budget deficit of US. And I think overall, I think equities seem better assets to play in this kind of environment.
All right, Prashant, lovely to talk to you. Certainly hope to see much more of you going forward. Let's